Hey, welcome back to the Thereafter podcast. This is our late summer check-in. We hope you've all had a great summer. What about you, Q? How's your summer been so far?
It was awful. I hate it here. I had a summer of growth. I had a summer of growth, and mentally, physically, and spiritually. Mostly mentally and spiritually. I'm getting a little tubby, but
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
start
for
working
both
out.
of us. We both had a summer of growth. That's
Yeah,
been constant for both of us for sure.
it grew us. Pressure
Um,
cooker.
yeah, no, but it's good. I think it's good for you. Like I know I've said this on a couple of our pods before, but it really is the internal work that ends up being the most important. Like every time that's not skipped, that's the thing that's holding us back in our personal lives and whatever endeavor we do. It's the internal work, and then
Yes.
it almost, I hate to use the word manifest, but it manifests in the physical.
Yeah, the one time I'll allow that word. It shortens the integrity gap,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
and that's what's important.
Shortens the integrity gap.
Yeah.
Go into that a little bit. Just explain that.
Yeah,
I guess,
so
again.
your integrity is basically your character, and it is the foundation everything else is built on. You'll see people that get a lot of success, whether you win the lottery or you get a lot of success in your work life, or even getting a lot of success in like your relationships, getting a wife, girlfriend, and then you kind of see that part of their life fall like a house of cards within a year or two. That's because they didn't grow themselves character wise, their integrity, to be able to handle that type of responsibility. So,
Right.
when you grow, you shorten your integrity gap. That's the person you are versus the person you should be or you want to be, to be able to handle the success in whatever field.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pastor Stefan. We could talk about the 6 fields of like growth in his
Yeah.
book, but
Yep.
basically in any of those fields, you're going to fall like a flimsy house of cards if your integrity gap is wide. So
Right.
growth is shortening that gap.
It's been an eventful summer for both of us.
Yes.
Definitely. Separately and together. It's been a great summer. It's been full of work. Before we get into how our summers have been, though, this is a huge pressing issue of the moment, and we typically don't speak on what's going on in the world.
Non-art wise.
Yeah, non-art wise, we typically stick to arts of any kind of medium or business professionals, things of that nature. But we just want to publicly say that our hearts go out to everyone who is in Gaza, who is living through an atrocity, a genocide, who is surviving through these troubled times, these war crimes that are taking place right in front of us. And I saw something that said 18,000 children, more than 18,000 children dead, 12,000 under the age of 12, 3,000 kids who've had their limbs cut off or amputated. So I mean,
Things have to change.
and this, so there it's too multifaceted now. In Gaza right now, there's over 60,000 dead, which is unreal, insane, and unacceptable. And this is this is not, we don't have anything against the people of Israel, which is, we have nothing against the people, but the people have to recognize that the Benjamin Netanyahu and his team, the ministers, the people who are in charge of that
Very small
country,
group of people
they
that are
belong
making
behind
decisions.
bars.
Yes.
I think Benjamin Netanyahu, I truly believe that we all are going to have to stand before God one day. And when you stand before God, it's not going to be a good day for you as it stands. So,
To put it in perspective too, because I feel like people don't understand the gravity of the situation. But in my head, what's the difference between, and we're talking about innocent lives, right? What's the difference between 60,000 innocent lives dead and you dropping a nuke on a town of 60,000 people?
No,
Other than
I
the
mean,
fallout, after you just killed 60,000 innocent people.
yeah, I mean,
There's no, what are we doing?
it's crazy what's going on, and I'm almost more offended every time I see Benjamin get on TV and give like a surprised face. What? There's kids dying? I mean, don't get me started. This is not the place.
We
for
won't
me
rage
to
or anything, but
really rage. On that.
I
But
do think
our hearts go out to everyone who's affected in this
Yes.
situation. Our prayers go out, and we're hoping that to the people of Israel, it's time for a regime change.
Yeah. There's some other people need to come in, stabilize the situation, because the people that are in charge right now are incompetent and ineffective in what they even say their goal is.
And they're criminals.
Yeah.
So
That's all it is.
One way or another, justice will have its way.
Absolutely.
That's our prayer.
Yes.
Yeah. So our hearts go out to what's going on to people all over the world, but specifically in Gaza. I can't believe what I'm hearing, the reports that are coming in. We're finding out more and more each day of the hell that those people are suffering through right now.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah. It's insane. Unacceptable.
Mm-hmm. Better way to do anything in that better way.
Right.
Enough is enough. There comes a time where enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
It's enough.
Yeah. It's insane. It shouldn't have never even gotten to this place. It should have never gotten this far. It sickens me that our tax dollars are funding that.
70% of it was funded by our tax dollars.
Yeah. It's sick. So that's where we're at right now. If we can affect it in any way, we must.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it there for now.
Mm-hmm.
I could talk about this all day.
We could do like 2 hours of just
going
into other parts and picking apart. But the important thing is things need to change.
Yeah.
And our hearts, our prayers.
Yeah.
And our minds go out to the people that are suffering.
Yes.
Unduly.
And tragically, our hearts are grieved over the people who have tragically lost their lives, the innocents who have lost their lives in this atrocity, this war crime.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's not a conflict. It's a genocide. It's a war crime. It's it's everything that we say is evil. So, hey guys, as an American citizen, let's not support evil.
Yeah. Enough is enough.
Right. You shouldn't have to say that, right?
Shouldn't have
1
to.
1 is 2,
I gotta tell people blue is blue and orange is orange.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, man, I just think that, I just believe that, Benjamin Netanyahu and his team have to answer for their crimes, and I believe they will. I do believe they will.
It's gonna catch up with them.
All right, moving on. This has been an eventful summer, like we said earlier. We were able to visit our home in Canton, Ohio, and rest, restore. We saw some movies.
We like watching movies.
We haven't actually seen that much stuff over this summer, but we
saw the best too.
Yeah.
So Sinners.
Yep.
We saw Sinners. First, just shout out to Ryan Coogler, genius. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and everyone else in it. Wow, I love the writing, the story building, the world building was so organic, and it happened as the plot was moving forward. So I didn't feel like it was exposition on exposition.
I just love the blending of genres. I think starting it off as two gangsters returning to their home after trying to make it in Chicago, I believe it was. Mm-hmm. So they're returning back to the South from Chicago. That could have been one movie within itself, and then it transitions into a horror film. And so I think whenever you're able to successfully blend genres, you're creating something new. And so I'm always fascinated with people who are able to blend the genres and do it well.
Yeah. Just well done. I enjoyed it thoroughly. And you know what we were thinking, we are talking about, it could have been longer. We wouldn't have minded it being longer, right? That was something we were talking about.
Yeah, I just think that
because the world was so immersive.
I think you could have lived in both parts
Yeah.
of the returning home aspect and the horror aspect. I think you could have lived in both parts longer. I mean,
I would love to see a director's cut.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
That would be amazing. I think they should I think that's going to just do bukus of money. Like,
and then also you were talking earlier that the camaraderie between the brothers, between the central characters.
Crap. Michael
were both played by Michael B. Jordan.
He I don't think people brought this up enough. He acted his butt off. He created two completely different characters that were in the same scenes that were complementary to each other. And there were bonds that didn't make them feel like they were the same person. Boy showed love for two different women at the same time. He did it all.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was crazy.
Exceptional. Yeah.
Holy moly. And on the scenes where they weren't together, you could see the differences in their personalities. Like you could see, like you didn't think it was the other one at all. You know?
Right.
Oh my gosh. That was so good.
That was great. That was great. I think I've always enjoyed that camaraderie aspect, like, or whenever a team is assembled.
Yeah.
And I think, you watch them assemble like a team and then they deal with this conflict. But the horror movie, It, was similar to that. When all the kids gather together, they're like a little team and they take on
it organically happened.
This monster demon.
Yeah.
And it was cool.
It was and cool. Then what's it called? I'm gonna sound dumb. You might have to cut this part out. What's the 11? What's it called?
11.
Psychic Girl.
No, Psychic Girl.
Psychic Girl. Her name's 11. Her code name's 11. It's the big one.
Psychic
If only
Girl.
I could make a deal with God. Maybe change.
Oh, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Okay.
Season 1.
Okay.
Yeah, cut all that out because I sound stupid.
No,
but I'm sorry. I couldn't think of it.
I said, what?
He said, Psychic Girl. He said, we're on a podcast, man. You need to lock in. Season 1, as they accrued their team.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty okay. I was like, I feel like
I actually never saw all of season 1, which is kind of poor because I've seen like full seasons of like later seasons of the show. But I felt like, I feel like I got caught up pretty fast.
People might hate me, but I feel like Stranger Things is just a TV show version of It. Which isn't bad. I'm not.
People are going to come for your
I
heads.
loved It, but I know that sometimes people don't like when you like mush things together. But
it probably actually isn't because you haven't seen every episode.
No,
of Stranger Things.
I've seen a fat part of season 1 and then all the like exciting parts. Yeah. I skipped all the exposition of all the other seasons.
So I think a more appropriate statement would be genre for you. It feels like,
but it's the same genre. But psychic kids fighting a psychic demon.
Are they psychic in it?
What, in It?
The kids aren't.
Technically, they are. If you read the book,
maybe
because it's connected to The Shining. Right. And everything, you find out the reason that why these kids could resist and not just get eaten alive is because they do have psychic powers.
Oh, interesting.
There's certain kids like that are special. Basically, they're all weaker versions of 11. 11's like
if anyone knows the true lore of It, feel free to add it to the comments
because it's connected to The Shining. I know that unless the people that told me lied to me because sometimes I can be randomly gullible. I guess
people are
sometimes like but I'm pretty sure that's.
People have their
thing
facts.
about It. It's connected to his other movies,
right?
Right. So it doesn't. It's implicit, not explicit. But
right.
They're supposed to be special. Like in the book, it kind of alludes to it better.
Gotcha.
So if you're going off the movie, it's not gonna come across that way. But again, it's a magical demon that ate his brother, but he could just fight it.
I actually think, and I don't know how we got caught on this, this It topic so hard right now, but I actually thought one part of the movie that was super funny is there's part when the monster is like scaring them all and they're able to like fend it off. And right before he leaves, he like scratches the guy I deemed the tank.
The tank? Yeah. He's
like the stout ear kid. He's like, and just gets scratched on the way out.
It'll suck him on the other kid.
That was like one of my favorite parts of the movie. Just the fact that it just just
Everyone had their RPG
he just got
elements.
slashed at the end.
The main character was all arounder, good charisma and leadership qualities.
Yeah, so Sinners was great. Like we stated earlier, the camaraderie aspect between the
Obviously,
dynamic between the
music,
brothers, the acting, the
but,
music.
like, you look at us, we love the music.
Yeah.
When we were getting, I was like, I wish I was in that barn before the vampires and everything hit.
All of it was interesting.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed how it was put
Culture
together.
blend, the culture celebration.
Yeah, so Coogler killed it. Whenever him and Michael B.
I
Jordan team
regret
up.
not seeing it in IMAX with the IMAX cameras. I know he was excited about that.
Yeah,
But if he re-releases it like that, I'll go see it like that.
Whenever they team up, they make
Holy
magic.
moly.
They make magic together.
Yeah,
so.
I'm gonna get off to such a almost instantly, but Michael B. Jordan is just he's that guy.
It's coming together.
It's coming together.
I really
from
enjoyed
the later Creeds and
the
obviously
last Creed. I really enjoyed.
The last
it.
Creed,
He directed that one.
Killmonger. What are they called? The Smoke Twins?
No, Stack and Smoke. Smoke and Stack.
But they're called something. They're called the blah 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 brothers.
They're just called the twins, aren't they?
They got like a title. It's kind of cool. They're like, oh, you guys are back in town. Anyway, it was clean.
Yeah.
But all I'm gonna say is Michael B. Jordan is of the new generation that guy.
Yeah, he's a killer for sure when it comes to
He hasn't missed recently, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't miss. Everything he's in, it's a banger.
And then we also saw Superman.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first. How did you feel about Superman?
The opening hurt my feelings. Overall, I give it a it's between a
well, I wouldn't even rate it that way. Let's just talk about like your highlights.
Oh,
like what was a highlight for you?
One of the best Clark Kents I've ever seen. The actor's amazing.
David, his name, David Cornswet.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'm not saying
he
that.
acted his butt off. Also, just to like wade through the nonsense, guy's shredded. He's huge. I think you see that more in his Clark persona.
Yeah,
he's massive.
Yeah, his suit.
He's
fits.
massive. Like when he's talking to Lois,
his suit is not as form fitting.
It's a little baggy, which is fine.
And
but he's massive.
So it makes him look less shredded, but he's still
massive.
Big. He's still
he's
big
huge,
dude.
He's massive. Like when I was seeing him
put on a lot of weight. I forget we read something about how much muscle
he killed it. Also, his
acting, on a lot of
muscle. Obviously, his acting chops were amazing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone did great acting wise. No one left crumbs really.
No,
everyone nailed it. Which is sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes you have one guy that kind of carries them along, but this whole entire cast.
I like to think. I'd like to give actors the benefit of the doubt because, movie making isn't an actor's medium. They choose the takes. They choose.
Sometimes sometimes the actor doesn't get their best take.
Yeah.
Because it's flowing along with the rest of the
right. Or you're acting your butt off and it's showing it's like showing a piano.
Yeah.
While he's talking.
Yeah. Also the writing angle and there's so many movie elements.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing that's more intensive, and some people might give to me, is like a AAA title video game because it has user input along with it. But movies take so many, or other than a AAA title video game, movies are brings the most type of creativity together, from music scoring, cameras, lighting, acting, directing, all of it. And then the cinematographer, and then picking the shots, and there's so many different things that actually compile a movie that you really can't. You can't. First, you got to give credit to everyone when a movie's successful, and then also you can't single out one person for ruining a movie. I feel like people used to do that a lot.
Yeah, they did. For sure.
I'll go away from this. I just want to mention, it's not Jar Jar Binks' fault if you didn't like episode 1, 2, and 3. When people tell me that, I try to hear people out, but when you tell me that, I just know you're coming from such a one-dimensional. Movies are multi-dimensional. They're one of the most complex mediums. So when you say that and that's your only reason, you're coming too flat for me to convince me. Like, you can have that opinion, that's just not enough to convince me.
Right.
And
I think we should start by saying that we both enjoyed the film. I brought my daughter. It's a great family movie.
I loved it. I cried.
Yeah, that's right. He did say that.
Yeah,
he did say
I cried
twice. Don't know
which
part.
It was 2 different parts. I think I've gotten a little more emotional in my old age. I wasn't a big crier.
I think this. So what I'll say is this. I think Man of Steel resonated with me more. Like my mentality maybe. it resonated with me more. But the more grounded human side of Superman resonates with other people more too,
Yeah.
right? So it's just like, dude, what's your vibe? I will say that as far as like Man of Steel, the score, the way that they just emphasize the epicness of it all.
Yes.
You know, I think that was something that I was missing from this one.
Yeah, I would have liked them to use the score that they actually used. I just like them to use it more.
They created a great
It
score.
was
for
amazing
this
score.
one.
I loved
like
it.
reimagined the
Yeah.
original score for this
Fantastic.
one. And it sounds amazing. I just felt like he
Well,
didn't utilize it
he
as
didn't use
much
to
as
his
he
full
could've.
capability.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm a James Gunn fan. One of my top 3 favorite movies of all time is Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 1. And so he probably just James Gunn knows how to poke my buttons the right way.
There's no
I think, right? Like he gets me. Like every time Armin's like Armin loved Volume 1, but I don't know if it's his top. I don't think it's in Armin's top 3 movies. So I am a little biased in the way that James Gunn
sucker
can pull
for dramas. That's why.
Yeah, James Gunn can pull one
Crime
over
thrillers,
me.
maybe.
He can get one over me more quicker than Armin can. And James Gunn's amazing. And I love his mind. I will say that going back, I'm saying because of the musical score, I think it just went with the punk rock. He went a little too niche.
Right. Again, for
Just a little
you,
too niche
but
for me.
For some people, that might
Some
be
people might
like-
have loved
that
it.
might be their favorite part.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, and again, I loved all his the most niche I could handle is Guardians of Galaxy Volume 1 with the music he picked, and I loved it. Like he made blues. I feel like Blue Suede's always gonna be popular or whatever, and it's a cult following. But like new people start listening to Blue Suede, right?
Oh, okay.
Whereas I don't feel like new people are gonna listen to that. Maybe they will. I don't know. It's so far outside my musical genre.
A lot of them got like a
I'm not-
lot of plays. It really boosted a lot of plays for some people.
I used to skate to work about 11 miles, and I would listen to the Guardians of the Galaxy music playlist on my way skating to and from work every day, singing along to every song. I'm not going to do that with Superman. So obviously it didn't impress upon me the same way. It was for me, it was just a little too niche, but I love that he does that. Like no one else tries to incorporate
he puts
music
his,
like that.
He puts his own personal touch,
Which
in
I
the
do
movie,
love.
and that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
I feel like as a director.
Because I mean, let's face it, the hardest thing in the world is to make Superman feel fresh.
yeah,
It's a hard job.
yeah.
So I really want to give him his props
It's
and
not
his
an easy
kudos.
job.
I feel like if you listen to this back, you're like, Quentin, what? I feel like I enjoyed
How
the
do you
movie
say
more than
David's
Armin
last
did.
name? How do you say David's
I
last
don't
name?
know. We'll call him David Korn.
Yeah. Okay. All
We'll
right.
abbreviate it respectfully. I love you,
I
David.
don't think he's gonna like that. If
He's
heard
gonna
that.
watch me and be like, that
He
guy doesn't.
randomly watches our podcast.
He's gonna be like, that guy looks like a hater. I'm like,
I heard that.
watch the other pods.
Watch the other There's more content in there, but it's
Yeah.
not hating.
I'm sorry.
I swear. Nah, I thought it was a good
I
film.
love the movie.
It was solid. It was enjoyable.
I think it was a great start to a new universe. I
Yeah.
know this is talked about online. I do like how they dropped us right into it. I wasn't really interested in seeing like baby Superman lift a truck off his dad when he was working on it or something. I didn't care about that. So I love that they dropped him right into it. I didn't
Right.
need to see the origin
Right. Gotcha. Yeah,
because we've seen it
yeah.
a lot
It's been done.
through comics, movies, TV shows, life.
Yeah.
At one
for
point I
sure.
thought Armin was Superman. So we're basically what I'm saying is it's good.
A lot of my problems is I still think I am Superman. That's the
Hey, he's one of my heroes.
Thanks.
So, so yeah, no, they did a great job, and it was cool that again, another good movie that
Yeah.
assembled. You got dropped into a cast that was already assembled,
Right. And that was cool.
but they came together even better. And then I didn't understand their dynamic completely until I realized that like the whole concept of Superman's the real him and Clark is the persona. His real friends are the Justice Friends. What are they called in the movie?
yeah.
The Justice Gang.
Yeah.
You can come in. All right, he can come in. So yeah, they came through for him as his friends.
Right. Yeah. I
I
think
feel like the commentary on friendship was kind of there that I didn't think about till just now.
no, they did well.
Isn't that cool?
They did well, yeah. And we talked about like different moments that we thought could have been a little bit more elevated to really sink you in. But other than that, I mean, like the relationship between him and Lois,
They focused more on the
is
man
great,
than the super,
is great.
and those moments were amazing.
Yeah,
That I loved it.
yeah, it was cool.
Did they end up cutting it short? Was it supposed to be longer?
I think there was a lot of. I mean, you know how much stuff gets left
Yeah,
on the cutting
it
room
was
floor.
great, and the acting was there, and I wasn't like, oh, when are they gonna stop talking? I was like this.
Yeah,
I was just in it. I was in
the
the
scenes were
moment.
great. The scenes were great for sure.
Also, the second time, it was like one of those moments when like they're fighting that dimensional demon in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, this is, and it kind of set the precedent that like these things happen on like a day-to-day basis.
Right. Yeah.
And so it's not like strange.
Yeah.
Like this is really deep in this world where we're like, oh, thank goodness Justice Gang is fighting
Well,
this
I think he's been
dimensional
Superman for like
thing.
3
Yeah.
years. Speaking of that, I feel like I don't know if anyone's seen the Christopher Reeves Supermans, but in Superman 4, there's a part where he gets like cut up and he has to go get in the blanket and he has the crystal to try to heal him. And I feel like that was me this summer. This was a very like blanketed crystal healing summer.
I guess you guys got dropped into my life and it was me getting my butt whooped. And I went to church and that was like the solar flare shooting at me. And I was like, I don't give it to God.
Yeah, healing energy. Healing energy.
And I was happy too.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna start by saying this. Like, where do you think like superhero fatigue is at?
Oh yeah. So me and Armin like yap about this all the time. So this isn't our first time bringing this up, but I think that it's not brought upon the amount of heroes and the amount of content we're seeing per se. I think it's that there were so many good ones that now the standard people have in their minds is higher. So if you go below that bar, people are less forgiving, right?
Right.
Let's call it the Iron Man 1 bar. So
yeah. So basically,
it wasn't like we talked about was Iron Man 1 was a solid film throughout the entire time.
Yeah.
We're not asking for everyone to do Oscar-worthy performances and we see something new where someone's is twerking while flipping through the air with the camera to catch this crazy angle that revolutionizes film and is the only way that a good super movie can be made. That's not it. But it was a solid movie from start to finish, and every element was solid from start to finish, and it's considered the birth of the hero era.
Yeah, I think
the mainstream hero era.
I think one thing you mentioned earlier to me was that the scripts were fully fleshed out. It felt fully fleshed out, at least. Like the actual structure of the stories felt fully fleshed out, where certain moments and certain things fall flat as the universe went on, or currently maybe, and people are like, I don't know if I want to spend money on watching that.
Yeah.
You know? And so
before it was so more. Let me know your thoughts on this because this just hit my head.
Right.
This is kind of a new point. Scripts before were more universal and open-ended to people as a whole, society as a whole. And I feel like from let's say 2018 to 2025, scripts have been more targeted.
Yeah.
Right?
I get what you're saying.
So because of that, I can when you show me a teaser trailer, I can guess who you're targeting. And then when I see it's not, I have nothing to do with any of that. My head isn't, I want to go see this. So maybe it's a great film still. I don't see it because of the HBO Max or something.
Right.
Because I don't want to guess that I might like it. I want something to be enticing to me.
Yeah.
And it's not anyone's fault, but because the scripts are more targeted now, which is a different tactic. It's not bad or good. But because it's more targeted, I think that's a pothole. And then in the superhero genre, it's gotten more targeted. Like, because they made so many movies, like, well, we can be more targeted now. But I think they should have just stayed, me personally, it's just an opinion, they should have just stayed more open. Like Iron Man 1.
Yeah, I don't know what would have. I don't know what would have done it for me. I mean, like, I don't think I've seen all the Marvel movies. I know I haven't seen all the DC movies.
I didn't see like the Flash. I saw pieces. And then I saw Aquaman. I still probably haven't watched Aquaman 1 all the way through. But I did like the parts I saw.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
There's Aquaman 2.
What?
I didn't see it.
There was a 2.
But I did see the best parts of Batman vs Superman, and I did love Man of Steel.
Yeah,
Everyone knows I only have one problem in the entire movie.
Man of Steel was probably still the
really
strongest thing.
The strongest thing that came out on the DC side.
Yeah.
I saw 90% of all of the Marvel movies that came out. There's only maybe 1.5 Ant-Mans I didn't see. And I didn't see Captain Marvel. I know you didn't see Captain Marvel either.
No, but I haven't seen
you saw less than me.
I've seen,
but he saw the main.
Less.
He knows the storyline. He saw all the main movies.
Yeah, I saw the main.
You know what's going on with only seeing one Ant-Man.
But there's probably 5 or 6 movies I haven't seen.
Yeah, but you saw Black Panther. You saw Black Panther 2.
I did see Black Panther 2.
You saw Iron Man. You saw all the Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
You saw the first Doctor Strange.
I really didn't enjoy Black Panther 2, actually.
I think the idea was great. The execution wasn't the shot selection.
Well, yeah.
Right?
No, yeah. I think I would say the opposite. I would say that they executed.
You like the shots?
Technically. I just didn't. I just felt like they could have, even if the same results would have taken place after the movie, I think they could have got there a different way. I would have just wrote the story differently, I think.
Yeah. I agree.
Because I mean, what we were probably an hour in, and I was like, meh.
Yeah. I felt like,
and then it picked up a little bit at the end.
In Black Panther 1, again, I was just like Black Panther 1. My favorite two of my favorite Marvel movies was Guardians Galaxy Volume 1, Black Panther, and then it might just be Iron Man 1. That might be my top 3 Marvel movies of that era.
Well, what about Civil War and all that stuff?
I think Iron Man 1 was better because of that whole solid thing we talked about. The template was so solid.
Civil War was really good.
I like Civil War, but there's some low point. There's just it lags.
I can't even remember. I haven't seen
the
it. The
action's so fantastic you wouldn't remember it. But I'm thinking about when they're trying to figure out the Bucky problem. They kind of drag on it. There's an elephant in the room for a little too long.
Right, gotcha.
And then things explode and you go, okay. And then obviously it comes to a sort of to a head. But then
overall though, I think that was on the upper side. That was a highlight. I think.
But they did great, but yeah. So I mean, if we're talking about I know it's a Captain America movie, but it felt like an Avengers movie. Right, and I kind of put it in the same as Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and the first Avengers.
Yeah.
Because it kind of was an Avengers movie that was supposed to be Captain America's movie.
Yeah.
For Black Panther 2, there's certain things that I would have I would have just done Ironheart's origin as part of her own movie. I didn't see I feel like maybe there was too many elements for me at once.
She was in that?
That's what I'm saying. There's too much going on. And they're jumping back and forth.
It was a little too thick.
And I will give them the benefit of the doubt because rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, the movie would have been a lot different if he was alive. And originally, the plan was a completely different thing because he was alive. Yeah. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt on that. And I just want to say one more time, rest in peace. I love you. And thank you for being a strong pillar of what a Black man should be in today's society. Your strength, your honesty, your integrity, and your lack of an integrity gap has inspired me as a man and as a human. And so I love you, man. I'm sorry. I got a little emotional. I just thought about it. Sometimes stuff like that hits me. But that guy, his storyline and
he affected so many lives. And
talk about a story that inspires people around them.
His selection of work.
Yeah, his selection of work, his body of work. You could tell that he loved being an actor, but he took on the responsibility of someone that realized that things are bigger than me.
Yeah.
And I think that in a man is one of the most admirable qualities and traits you can have.
That's huge.
And so, not to go on a tangent, wow, that guy's one of my heroes too.
Yeah. So circling back to the question, superhero fatigue, yay or nay? Does it exist?
I think it's a certain type of writing fatigue. I think if you do that in a non-superhero movie right now, it's going to perform below average as well. Yeah. I think it's a type of the type of style of writing we're doing right now, people are a little tired.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's because people aren't as wowed by the theatrics of it all.
So
right?
the
like it's like the first time you have a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
Also, like
So many colors.
you've seen so many superhero things now.
That you hone in on the story.
The story has to do more work than it used to have to do.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like because we rewatch Iron Man, I think every like 2 years. I feel like it pops up
on TV
and stuff. And I will say, I still love when the Iron Man music comes on for the first time and he's trying out making the armor and he's messing when he's falling on his supercars and stuff, and the space thing that still gets me. But now if someone did, like, for instance, I think Ironheart, that was it like a limited series.
I didn't even see it.
So I saw like pieces and reviews, and so it seems like there were some good parts and bad parts. But I think it's like, okay, you already have a person who built a suit so now the story really has to draw a wider amount of people because people have seen someone in a suit shoot beams out their hands.
Yeah, you know what's crazy is that, like, I know your schedule and I'm trying to put together the dots when you have time to see all this stuff.
Which is, this guy knows.
You're always like, I've seen it. I'm like,
I'm a busy guy. I'm a very busy guy. It's funny. I'm not just saying that. He's right. It should be almost impossible for me to see any of this, but I get these clips, these YouTube clips I watch sometimes, and then thank goodness some of my Instagram algorithm, and all our algorithms are screwed, but sometimes the movie reviews come back onto my feed, which I miss. I don't know what I did wrong. And so I get to see these clips, and then sometimes I doom scroll into it. And so I get like deep into, like, it's like the Facebook doom scroll, and it's on the same subject.
Right.
I'm not going to talk about this at all because I think I made my point earlier on, but I doom scroll into Shador Sanders stuff, and so I have to like jump out of it because I get too invested.
Yeah.
So sometimes that happens with my movie reviews and stuff. And so
so
I get all these points of knowledge and stuff.
We're not going to super go into the Shador Sanders thing right now, but what I will say is this. First of all, to wrap up Superman, by the time this airs, Superman will be out on HBO Max. So if you haven't seen it, go see it and let us know what you think about the film, and we love to have a conversation about it. Yeah, we'd love to have. We love talking movies. So let us know your thoughts and feelings, and we'll get back to you at some point.
And then also let us know your thoughts and feelings about superhero fatigue. Is it really superhero genre? Is it just the way the decisions on the scripts that get approved? What the producers want to show, or are they in touch with the audiences, or the wider audiences? It seems like they're in touch with, to me, specific focus groups, but they're kind of they're seeing the tree and they're missing the forest,
right? Because
that could be inverted, but they're seeing the tree and they're missing the forest, and the forest is what makes the movie skyrocket to like 800 million range. Wonder Woman 1 range, which 800 million, that's just considered.
Is that how much did Wonder Woman?
Yeah, it did. That one wasn't as targeted as just Wonder Woman 2 or 1984. It was more 1984 was more targeted, which was like the new version of script writing I've been seeing.
Right.
And Wonder Woman 1 is the older version, more Iron Man 1 template. And I think the results speak for itself. So I think it's more, some people think it's just the hero genre. I don't think so. I think heroes are always going to inspire people. I think, especially there's new little kids that want to see hero movies. I don't think that's the problem.
Right.
I think it's more of just the direction taken in writing, not saying it's bad. I just think that, you got to spice it up. You've used it and it worked a little bit, but I think that, sometimes some things changes and bad.
It seems like Hollywood is slow moving in that way, because once they find out something works,
they see a formula and they're like, we can just the printing press idea, right? The cotton gin printing press idea, which I'm not specifically hitting on. I'm just calling a spade a spade. If it's not working for you, then change it up.
Right. Definitely
buy one of his scripts. This guy writes great stuff. This guy's probably one of the best writers you guys will ever meet.
You'll be seeing more stuff soon.
Yeah, he'll take you on an adventure. And I think so. We want to know, do you think it's superhero fatigue? Do you think it's maybe the writing needs to go in a different direction, like the idea behind which the type of scripts they've been putting out recently, just to give a different platform for the actors and the directors to work on? Because it's multifaceted, and so I think everyone can agree that the script is a big part of a movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it has a lot of weight in the direction and the process. There's only so far off script you can go, you
For
know.
sure. For sure.
So it definitely sets the guardrails, and maybe certain scripts are going to give you wide. I think there needs to be a wider guardrails
Right.
that will give more creative direction, allow more creative direction.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. And so that's just me. I would love to have a discussion about it. This is like my favorite thing to talk about. So
yeah. So circling back to Shador Sanders, we're
Yes.
not going to get into it on
You don't-
this episode. At
you don't
least.
want to have this conversation with me.
But what we will say is, we told you so.
Woo!
We knew he was going to ball out. He's going to continue to ball out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You,
So.
it's one of those things where like you can't undermine preparation and hard work. Preparation and hard work speaks for themselves.
Right.
So if someone works, humans are beautiful. You are beautiful.
Yeah.
If you dedicate yourself to something enough,
Absolutely.
you'll be even a more talented person. It doesn't matter what someone speaks in your talent. You can get to the 1% of something.
Yeah.
Now, getting to the 0.01% might be hard, but getting to the 1% of something in anything,
Oh, yeah.
most humans are capable of that. You might not like it, but if you throw yourself in the process and you have a mindset of surrender, you can learn it. You can get really good at something that you don't even like. So imagine someone who's in love with something and also has one of the strongest work ethics that anyone's seen.
Right. Right.
That's just not going to create something bad.
Yeah.
That recipe.
Yeah.
You can't get a negative by adding two positives. And we're not talking quantum physics. Quit. Stop it. Don't play with me. I'm well read.
Don't play with me, dog.
Yeah, I'm well read. Don't imaginary eye me.
Well, we're going to continue to upgrade the podcast.
Yes.
You might see slight changes here and there. You might see changes of location and things as we move forward. We were extremely busy with work and things of that nature, but
solidifying our foundation.
Yeah. We're going to be coming out with a lot of episodes from here till the end of the year.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Also, Quentin has been streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and follow me. Soul Wolf, SOQL. The Q is silent. Wolf. There's a giant Winnie the Pooh logo rubbing money on his cheeks.
We can have the link below, right?
Yeah, we'll have the link below. I'm a variety streamer of games. I play a bunch of different games from like Nintendo Switch, Pokemon Unite, League of Legends, Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm an RPG gamer. I'm probably going to go back and start streaming Skyrim again. Because Skyrim. But I really love when people want to just stop by and
you actually, you know what's interesting about that? I always thought like when, people would say they're not when people say, but when you would claim that you're a gamer, I'd be like, what does that really mean? I was like, he's not a gamer. Not in the sense that you're good at video games or whatever,
Yeah.
but I was like, you're not about that gaming life. But I will say at this point, you've proven
I'm a gamer. I really be gaming. I feel like younger me was cool because he could throw himself into something like a little longer. I think I sometimes do get like a gaming fatigue I didn't used to get.
Yeah.
I think that just comes with like I have a lot more responsibilities and my time. I find my time more valuable, so I'm not willing to waste 2 hours on if something seems like I'm like this isn't that fun. I might just read instead.
The extent of my gaming these days is playing Minecraft with my daughter for a little while.
You'll see that on my stream because I can invade their world, and this guy's really good at Minecraft. So.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it's just her not doing what I tell her to do. It's like a microcosm.
Of parenthood.
Like,
You're gonna see a microcosm of parenthood and raising a child.
Go the other way. That's not the right way.
No, not that button.
Yeah.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Not that lever.
Yeah, she always thinks she knows best, which is,
it's good.
It's good. It's good in its own way.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'll be like in the corner reading a book and looking up and like shaking my head.
She is right more than a kid her age would be right.
Which empowers her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's right a lot of the time.
Paying the town the donkey.
We got to work on the other times.
The other times, yeah.
Discerning when to take advice and things of that nature.
Yeah, if you want to see pieces of us when in between podcasts, checking out my stream is a great way to say that. And you can even chat with me.
Mostly him, but I will if someone from the podcast watches his stream
and asks to see Armin
requests me and I'm around, I will pop in.
He can also hit you up. He follows me so he can chat with you on my
Yeah.
on my page.
Right.
You can ask us questions about the podcast. You can ask us questions about different topics
Or
we
a
brought
guest
up.
or
What
anything
some
like
guest
that.
you want to see.
Yeah.
If you want to get to the source right away.
Yeah, it's a fun way to interact with us live. So
Yeah. I'm a night streamer, so I can be that thing you go to sleep to. People say I'm semi entertaining and my voice is melodic.
Semi entertaining and soothing.
Yeah, you definitely fall asleep to it, you know?
Oh goodness.
I got
You gotta go check out one of his streams and then come back to the podcast and leave in the comments how entertaining Q was on the stream.
You can also
we'll give him notes publicly.
Yes. Give me notes publicly, roast me. You can also suggest games. I am a little picky in my older age, so I might just veto it, but you feel free to suggest some games you want to see. I prefer RPGs and competitive games. I don't like first-person shooters, but I will play them for you and be bad at them.
Yeah. So in general, check him out, and then more guests coming, more guests returning, and we're gonna have fun from here till the end of the year. Yeah. So rock with us.
Rock with us.
Thank you for spending your time and checking out our podcast.
Yes.
We have more things that we believe in to come. And so we can't wait to continue to share those people, those works of art, and those philosophical ideas with you all.
Let's work on our integrity gap together.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you guys. Until next time. Peace.